Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to our channel, Defining Moments. I'm Camille, and today we are going to talk about how to kick this freaky flu virus to the curb. We are going to be talking about how to make elderberry juice. We'll take about a tablespoon or two every day just to boost our immune system, and especially around this time of year, and especially with this flu virus going around, the scare from China that's serious, and I'm seeing all over my newsfeed, I'm seeing friends and family and articles about the flu virus, and I'm just like, okay, we gotta stay on top of this. And if you don't know about elderberry juice, it is awesome. Studies have shown that elderberry juice can actually stop the flu virus in its tracks, and it can actually prevent it from continuing and replicating cells in the body. I make elderberry juice because elderberries are so good at helping the sinuses, they help the digestive system, flus, colds, all of it. Flu viruses invade cells by puncturing the cell walls with little spikes. Elderberry actually disarms these spikes and inhibits the action of this enzyme, thus preventing flu viruses from invading cells. Elderberry also activates the immune system. So elderberries are incredible. And I get these dried elderberries I got these on Amazon. They're wild elderberries, and they have no pesticides or anything like that. I get them in bulk, so this is a 1 pound bag. And so I like to make a big batch, and then we'll take about a tablespoon or two every day just to boost our immune system. Our teaspoon for babies, as long as they're over a year old, a teaspoon a day, and then you can just gradually increase that. But if you get sick, a tablespoon 3 to 4 times a day, really just get it in you. I've made my own elderberry juice for a couple of years, because if you go on Amazon or to a grocery health food store, you will see that a small container of elderberry juice, we're talking like 1 ounces, can be upwards of $25 a bottle. And a lot of them is just elderberry juice. And what I am going to teach you today is a recipe that not only has elderberry juice in it, but it has other really, really powerful ingredients. It'll just kick it right away. If you can take what I'm gonna teach you, if you can take this and make it in your home, because it's more cost effective this way, or you can order it online, but I prefer to make it because I like to take some every day right now to just keep my immune system well, keep my kids well, keep my husband well. And so I personally put in my recipe other ingredients that are really powerful to just kick it right when you get it. If you can take it at the onset, it's even better. So I'm gonna tell you the recipe really quick. If you don't have a pen and paper, grab one so that you can write this down. It's very simple, and you can find it all at a health food store, even on Amazon. So the recipe is 4 cups of water, and it is 1 cup of elderberries, dried elderberries. And don't eat these plain, or even they can give a stomachache, but we boil them and then I take the elderberries out, so it's just the juice left. So 1/4 of a cup of dried echinacea, about 1 inch or so of ginger, that's gonna help the stomach stuff that goes along with this flu often. About 6 cloves, and I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. And then we're gonna do 2 cinnamon sticks to soak in the mixture, and 1 cup of honey. I personally do raw honey. I really like raw honey, but you can do any kind of honey, and it makes it really palatable. My kids love it. I don't have any problem getting my kids to drink this elderberry juice. And then you can keep it in the fridge, and it will keep anywhere from 3 to 6 months, kind of depending on where it's at in the fridge. For me, especially this time of year, it will not last that long, because like I said, we're taking about 2 tablespoons a day just for immune support. And then if we get sick, cross our fingers that we don't, which we haven't yet, then we will take 3 to 4 tablespoons a day just to kick it. So mine doesn't last that long. But this recipe will yield about 16 ounces of elderberry juice. Now I'm actually making a big batch because I want to make some for my parents. My dad wasn't feeling super well, so I'm gonna take some to my grandma tomorrow. Guys, I am taking this flu seriously. Like, I am not gonna risk it, and I care about my friends and family too much to not make them some of them. I'm also making some for one of my friends. Like, she has 4 kids, and I think all of them got the flu this week. It's just so sad. I wasn't saying any of that to brag, but I'm just saying I'm making a huge batch. So here we go. You'll just get a big stock pot, and then we're gonna do the 4 cups of water, 1 cup of the elderberries. This is what they look like. They kind of smell like plums. Like dried prunes, maybe a little bit. If anyone's wondering, this bag has about 4 cups of elderberries in it. All right, then I do Echinacea because this is a powerful cold and flu fighter too. I get it in bulk because, like I said, I'm making a lot of this. But you're gonna do 1/4 of a cup. Now, here's the bottle of cloves that I use. And you're not gonna leave these in once you make the elderberry juice. You'll strain it, but this is, so you do about 6 of these for 1 batch. You're gonna get your cinnamon sticks, and I do like the sticks because you soak them and then you can just, you take them out when you strain the whole thing. If you don't use the sticks, then you just have more powder in the bottom when you're trying to drink it. So here's the ginger root that we're actually gonna use. And it looks super funky, but we'll just wash it really good, peel it a little bit, and you'll only do about 1 inch of it if you're just doing 1 batch. So I get my hubby's help on this part, but you just strain, once it's done cooking, you just strain it. So you get all those elderberries out. And as you can see, the cinnamon stick is still in there, and the ginger and the cloves. The elderberries themselves do have some excess juice, so if you want to just use a strainer like this, you can push on the elderberries and get some more of the juice out. And then I've got this big container of raw honey, and I buy that locally, and you can do 1/2 cup to 1 cup depending on how sweet you want your honey to be. And I've learned through experience to add the honey while this is warm, so you can still see the steam coming out. Add the honey while it's warm because it'll mix in a lot better. So 1/2 cup to 1 cup. And the raw honey will really help with coughs and sore throats. And it's got other health benefits too. So it's a great thing to add, and it makes it so it's really palatable for the kids. All right, guys. And then you just take your elderberry juice that you've already mixed in the honey. You put it into little bottles, little containers, and you can store it in the fridge. It's good to go. Stay well, guys. So the recipe is, write this down, okay? The recipe is, you write this down really quick. Okay. Cut. They're wild elderberries.